Welcome back to the place where we always max you to the black. This is the Maximum Blackness Podcast, and I am here again with my two co-hosts, OG Smoke and Testa.
Hey.
And we're going to talk about the hall pass today, guys. And of course, Testa has her news topic, and we're going to play some more Lyrically Correct. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we ready. We getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Another Saturday, y'all. Blessed. We blessed, you know what I'm saying? Another day to sit back and relax, to enjoy yourselves on your weekend. If you're doing what you're doing, if you're doing what you love to be doing, and it's all good. It's all good. You hear me? It's all good.
Yes, it is. And we're going to keep things moving smoothly today. Now, about this hall pass. If you're married or been in a committed relationship for a while, when should you give a hall pass, or should you ever give a hall pass to your spouse?
Hold on,
to go and cheat on you?
What you mean by hall pass?
The hall pass, when you give them the pass to go out and cheat on you. Let's say you went and cheated on your spouse, and then they're like, well, since I cheated, I give you a hall pass to go cheat. Is that ever something that should happen? And if so, when should you give that hall pass?
That shouldn't happen, but if the scenario was to happen immediately, that pass will probably be given immediately. If the situation was to be caught up or be like blown out of proportion, like if the situation to be exposed and shit hit the fan and everything blew up, and now that your significant other has found out what you've been up to or what's been going on and transpiring, now it is in some relationships, it's kind of natural that person feels guilty and gives the hall pass that 40, I'm gonna say a 48-hour window.
A 48-hour window?
This is not from me. This is just from things that I've seen like along the way of my like.
So you mean to tell me you gonna say you got 48 hours to use this hall pass? I wouldn't
recommend the hall pass for no significant other that you love or whoever either or the relationship may be. But I'm just saying, like,
mostly women do this hall pass thing.
Because they feel bad for cheating.
Well, the way I've seen it, because I actually recently seen a TV show with this on there, a sit show. But I personally feel like women, because we are so wanting a man to, accept them, love them, or whatever you want to see it as, be in that relationship, they don't want to go find nobody else, they ain't got time, whatever excuse they make for it. They are the ones who normally say, hey, go ahead this hall pass and come back as long as you come home to me. And I always say, how you start off a relationship is how it's going to end up. And it's going to be very hard to change the ways that you start off with in a relationship. And it's no different with this hall pass thing. Once you start a hall pass, he going to continue. He can get the girl phone number, go outside and never, you'll never know that he's continuing to have sex with this girl afterwards. Men give females hall passes too, but instead men call it open relationships.
No, not true.
Oh my God!
Really? What's not true?
I agree with everything up until the point where you said we call it open relationships when we don't. It's some dudes that might feel guilty, and like I said, I've seen it, and because we are territorial, but we're so territorial, and we be caught up in a moment that, like I said, most dudes that I've seen and people in this situation, and like I said, I've seen dudes, not women. I've seen more dudes in this situation more than women. It usually because we're so territorial that we allow it for a brief time, and if it's not fulfilled in that time, then it's out of the fucking consideration. It's out of the window.
That's what I don't agree with, because that's wrong.
We can't take. I'm just being honest. We can't take the thought of another man having our woman like
that. My point, right there. So that's why
an
open relationship sits in y'all head a little bit better than a woman going out there to have a hall pass or a cheat. The words open relationship more so than going out there to cheat.
It just comes down to being grown to understand what is it. Is it an open relationship, or did you just fuck up and cheat with a bond that you had? You see
Right,
what I'm
because the
saying?
cheat
And
is
you have
you
to
lying.
realize, you have to be grown enough to realize, okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. I don't expect you to be loyal to me. In a perfect world, I want that. I would want that to keep happening and flourishing. But in the back of my mind, I know it's not a perfect world, and I knew that I wronged you. So 9 times out of 10, you have every right to be with the person you feel or capability you feel that satisfy you in the manner that is not me being the point that I just crossed you or your trust. So
So
9 times out of 10, dudes get put in this situation more than women.
let me
Women,
get this
men get more
understood. You
exposed to
seeing it
cheating more
as,
than women.
but you're seeing it as a man cheating first and then giving the person a hall pass, correct? The woman a hall pass. Am I correct?
Yes, because that's what
Okay.
happens 9 times out of 10 more to us. Yes.
Well, yes, when it comes to the man. But technically, I believe this whole hall pass scenario, and correct me if I'm wrong, Annie, which is before any cheating happens. So we kind of got to take the cheating word out of the situation. And because cheating means you lied. You lied, you didn't tell, something got found out. But
Yeah, the
Right.
hall
hall pass
pass,
doesn't have to
yeah,
necessarily
it's
be
before
after
the
the
cheat.
cheating. Some people might do
But
something else that
okay,
grants you a hall pass for some other reason or another
right,
different kind of
right. It could
hall
still be
pass.
going on. Some people have been honest. Some people have said, you know what, I feel bad. Fuck that. I gotta tell my partner I've been woo 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 woo. Because of out of guilt, out of the situation, or out of something that's just not fair, or out of your fair love of saying I do love my wife or my significant other or my person, whoever I'm with, more than the
Break
situation
this down a little bit further.
that I
Or
has let happen or what has been happening. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I see what you're saying about.
get what you're saying.
That's the bond of trust. Period. Right. When we think about trust in relationship, we think about trust in bonds like that. Period. Whether it's friend, whether it's relationship matter. Right. So when we feel like that, naturally we feel like, okay, like you crossed me, you crossed the situation, you crossed my trust, you crossed me, you've broken the relationship boundaries, right?
Mhm.
So we can't call it an open relationship. An open relationship is two adult beings that have a strictly agreement that, you come and go as you please and I come and go as I please. It's not the same as when somebody is being caught in a relationship that's supposed to be loyal to their significant partner, or has let something transpire outside of the relationship that they feel now guilty for, and they're telling their significant partner for. So it's two big different worlds here that we're dealing with, and two
Well,
big
let's make
different
this a little
boundaries.
bit more straightforward because I think that's what needs to happen to get a direct answer for what we're looking for, which is say nobody has ever cheated. The relationship is going really well, and
Okay.
somebody in the relationship, because technically that's what the hall pass is really for. Our relationship is
When
going
you
just
fuck up.
fine. Not when you fuck up necessarily, but the relationship is going really fine, and somebody actually says, "Hey, I'm really needing to or wanting to try something else, somebody
Ooh.
else," and then y'all agree. Okay, I
At
don't want you.
point,
I don't want to
That's a
cheat.
different
You
type
don't
of
want
hall
to
at
cheat.
pass.
that, listen, at that point, that becomes an open relationship.
Yeah, that's like saying we might as well be in an open relationship
That's what
with
I'm.
that. That's
That's
No,
why
that's
because
I kind of broke the two different things down, because at that point we both agreed to, hey, if we want to spice things up, we want to bring the one person in, we want to bring another person in, or you might want a person to yourself, or I might want a person to myself. It's strictly agreement
but a
within the
hall pass is a
relationship.
one-time
a
That's
thing,
what
and
it
an
period.
open
becomes, an
relationship
open
is many
relationship.
people. A hall pass is a one-time thing, and an open relationship or agreeing to be
Okay.
with
But who
that.
says that
I see
hall
what you're saying.
pass
I see what you're saying.
isn't
The
going
type
to?
of situation that you're saying is the type of shit that happens right before people get married.
Correct.
Okay,
Before
that is
people
the
get
only
married or
type
they in a
of
good
hall pass
relationship.
that you're referring to that will ever come to happen in fruition. Okay, anything after marriage becomes that. So I want you to get to understand that is still a big two different worlds here. Because this before a committed relationship, this before, okay, but I understand because you explained that everything's going good in the relationship. and this is what this other significant person might want.
The hall
Okay,
pass is gonna open the doorway to the open relationship. Because I'm telling
right.
you, once you
It
get
does
one,
that,
Once
once
you
but
you
get
get
started,
the
that,
it
only
does
they
time,
that.
want that all the time. They're just not
Mm-hmm.
telling you. It's something that they keep into themselves. They're harboring on it, and they really want that all the time. But now they're trying to figure out a way to keep you on the line for one and still have what they want. That's selfish as fuck.
that's why I said the only time it's a hall pass is when before somebody's finna tie the knot and get married, and they feel like okay, they love somebody enough, they trust somebody enough to
I
be
don't
doing
even
what
think you
they
should
like.
do it then. That's
And you
that's
shouldn't do it then.
testing the
But
waters.
it might be different ramifications. It might not be dating. It might not be that, but it might be okay. You might be allowed to have male strippers. Some women might let that. Some dudes might let that. You never know. But I'm just saying, it's not to the point where somebody's cheating or fornicating. It's just the point that somebody's willing to let back and let them relax. You know this, because you all mine after this. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no going back.
Yeah, fuck
Ain't
that.
no
I know you
ain't no
got that
thinking
bitch
about
number.
Tom,
I know you
Jerry,
got that person
or
number.
Chris.
Fuck all that.
Tommy, none of that. Okay, so
Like I said, when you open up a hall pass, open doors. Once you
You
start
open
something,
Pandora's box.
you open Pandora. Ain't no coming because you just don't know. In the back of especially a woman's head, but even a man's head, because they can't stand to see a woman with somebody else. They're a woman with somebody else. They can't vision that. They can't function with that. None of that. But in either world of man or woman, once you open that box, the thought of it may happen again is gonna linger there. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna fuck up your mind. And I personally, unless I know I'm finna go do the same thing you doing, which I just don't agree with the hall pass at all. But let's just say I'm gonna go do the same thing you doing. Just know that in the back of your head. Once you tell me you want to go screw somebody else, it's
You
either
finna
we
go
ain't gonna be
screw
together,
somebody
or I'm gonna go screw somebody else. One of the two. Cause
I
ain't no
think I'd
woman.
rather just walk away at that point. Because once again, I'm not finna let somebody control my vagina. Just because you went and cheated don't mean I'm finna go and put my vagina out there in the world. Because it's just too much going on these days. Like, you can't let people control your body like that. That's literally letting the other person control you, in my opinion.
It just depends on the person. Some women are really open to making sure that their man is pleased. Like, some women can't have sex.
Okay.
Some men can't have sex.
That's
And
understandable. In those certain situations, we're talking about people that are fully functional, young individuals, people that's trying to make it, and they're like, okay, you get a hall pass for whatever reason. And if you're going to give your spouse a hall pass for after you cheated, I don't think you should put a time limit on it because you went out there and had as much fun as you wanted to have. You shouldn't be able to do that. Firstly, you shouldn't give it to them at all. If that person is going to forgive you, then they should do just that, forgive you and move on from it. Don't go cheating because the other person cheated.
yeah, two wrongs don't make a right.
It doesn't make it right. And then you bringing more people into the situation to get hurt. You bringing more people into the situation to get feelings and possibly, like, you don't know what people are on. Like, people will try to kill themselves to think that they're going to have you at the end of the day.
And because I'm crazy, I technically wouldn't, go do the same thing. But let's just say women in general, they may go do the same thing.
Most women in general will,
Break
because
up
I'm in
with
the
your
Facebook
ass because I'm
groups.
crazy.
They sit up there and go cheat. Most women's advice to you telling them that your man cheated on you, go cheat back. That's the number one advice. Go cheat.
You want to stay with them.
And you might feel better. Like, men be watching you. Like, a woman will go have sex with another man and sit there and cry in the bed that she just cheated on this man with because she just cheated on her spouse. Like, what was the point if you was gonna cry right after?
Why she having sex with him? She gonna go cry.
Damn man, tears why this other man on top of you, because it's so emotional and it's more than that physical with us that that's why we shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, but men can go do it
with feelings.
Men can go do it, and their emotions will never be a part of this situation.
Exactly. That's gonna be top dog when it comes down to shit like that.
But that don't mean it's right. Understood.
It's never right.
Nope.
But you gotta have a good mental mind. I mean, you gotta be a very in control of your mental mind to go let somebody have a hall pass and think that they gonna come back to you and y'all gonna be okay.
Well, you have to. You have to be at that point because you know what you did. So you have to be a free spirit. You have to let that person come back around to you because you have wronged that person.
And you do find this with a lot of free spirited people. The ones who really can get through this are free spirited people.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot.
But I'm too crazy. I mean, the answer to this is no. I'm too crazy to go let somebody share. I'm not sharing my man. I'm not into sharing my man.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
good.
really like
That's
the
good
thought of sharing my
quality.
man.
That's
That
good
drives me
quality.
crazy.
We love that. Men love that. Straight guys, strong
Whatever
guys.
you looking for, tell me, and I try to do flips, cartwheels on you, splits, whatever you need me to do. I will try to make sure you're satisfied. But think I'm gonna share you? No.
As much as society tries to make it look like that's a weak trait, it's not. Men, we love that. We love that.
Oh, y'all
Well,
love that?
Yes, we do. We do.
Mm.
We love a woman that's strong. Is not not sharing. Yeah, we like that shit.
But it's okay for y'all to share. What?
That's been going on
Huh?
since the beginning of time.
Crickets?
Okay, that's been going on since the beginning of the
First
time.
of all, if y'all Bible thumpers, didn't God make Adam and Eve as one together? There
Yeah,
wasn't like
Bible
10 bitches for Adam and one dude for Eve. Like, I'm just saying.
But no, because we not the same, man. And it's still gonna go back to that conversation that we were just like nearly just brushing up with one just a few minutes ago. We not the same, and when it comes down to stuff like that, even if we go back to old times, we had several wives because we were taking care of those wives. We were controlling the home. We was running the home.
You
we
know
had
what? This
money.
would be okay if y'all would have kept the world in that manner. The world didn't stay in that manner, so therefore the man should have evolved from that just a little bit by now. Which I ain't gonna say y'all haven't. A lot of men have, but like the world didn't stay in that world where it's okay for y'all to have that many wives.
And who done that? Who done that?
There's a lot of men still around here with this multiple wives, want to have 10, 20 bitches.
Actually becoming more known now for men to have more than one.
Polygamy.
But we trying to get you to understand that is fine. There is nothing wrong with that.
Just as long as everybody in the relationship is okay with it. Hey, if you love it, I like it.
Okay, and see, that is fine. It's some dudes that like that, and it's some dudes that like women that say, "Hey, you know, I can't do it. I can't share.
I want you all for myself.
I want my man." We like that. That's all I'm saying.
And I want the man who want me all to himself for the entirety of his lifetime.
I guess so. Whatever. I guess. Whatever. I hope you find that man. And I hope that everybody find whoever they want to be with and have whatever situation that they feel they need to be in. Now, Testa, what is your news topic?
We got a good topic today, especially for this type of podcast. So, a black man pistol whipped by Colorado officer testifies that he feared for his life. Now, in the beginning of this, I'm actually going to read quite a bit of it because it's very detailed. It happened in 2021. It is a video of it where the officer used excessive and unreasonable force in 2021 to arrest a black man, pointing his gun at his head, repeatedly hitting the man with a gun and strangling him for 39 seconds. A prosecutor said Tuesday during opening statements in the ex-officer's trial, you can see the fear of his face. And mind yourself, there was body camera. At this time, the police officer was in the Denver suburb of Aurora. So this could have been, profile because he is a black man in a white neighborhood. He also showed photos of the welts left on Vincent's on the man's head. His name is Kyle Vincent, the one who was pistol whipped. So, Vincent testified that he thought he might die after mistakenly believing that Harbert had accused him of having a gun when Harbert, who's the officer, in fact said he had one pointed at the back of the man's head. Vincent looked down as the body camera video of the arrest was played while he was on the witness stand, sitting just a few feet from Harbert. Okay, now the man who was pistol whipped, he didn't want to do much more testifying because, as we know, in America, he feel like people who are in the situation with police brutality are dead. They're going to end up dead. So, and especially when the officer was holding him for 39 seconds in a hold and then got the gun pointed at the back of his head. The defense argued, though, that he had a right to use his gun like he had used the baton because Vincent tried to grab Harbert's firearm, something that prosecutors denied he did. So this is like a toss-up, a 50-50 case where one person he shay, she shay type of shit. So Vincent actually had another warrant for his arrest in a domestic violence case. at the time. So he remained in defense in jail, and he put his hands up to try to protect himself in this situation. So how do y'all feel? That's just the gist of it for now. Do y'all feel, first of all, that a cop should have the right to use a gun as this excessive force instead of a baton when there clearly may not have been a gun involved on Vincent?
Fuck no.
Thank you. Like that's just dead wrong. So the person who's over the police department for that department per se, she didn't let none of this information out for like 4 days, trying to protect and have trust of the city. Unfortunately, then she put out. She tried to protect the city police department, not necessarily
the ones that need to be exposed.
Thank you. So she didn't put this out for 4 days, and then she called it a very despicable act, which they probably will not look at in court. But Vincent was stopped by 2 other men who, after responding to a trespassing complaint at the parking lot of a shopping center, initially things were calmed down. The man did take a seat on the curb in the shade and letting Vincent finish smoking his cigarette, according to the body cam video. But the defense said the situation escalated after another officer, Francine Martinez, surprised Harbert by trying to arrest one of the other men rather than waiting for backup. So he should have waited for backup.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally feel like backup is more of a credible thing as opposed to an officer and a civilian, one-on-one. But Vincent, they said, I'm sorry, the man that was sitting next to him ran, but Vincent stayed. Told jurors in opening statements that Harbert, not knowing where the other men were, if they were armed, had an act quickly to make sure Vincent did not get away and arrest him. I feel like there's so much excessive force in this, and they compared this to George Floyd incident in well, it's not an incident, but in Minneapolis in 2002. Yes, his death. Unfortunately, this is happening all across America.
It is, and y'all keep trying to tell me racism still ain't around. Like, was all of these white cops involved? This was a black man, correct?
This is a black man with a white cop holding this gun.
I'm trying to tell y'all better open y'all motherfucking eyes. These motherfuckers still don't like us, okay?
His hands is up in the video and his head is down.
All that excessive force was not called for. If that man had a gun, then okay. Now, if he your gun shouldn't have been out if he had no gun. Now, if he was trying to grab the gun to protect himself, I can't say I wouldn't have probably done the same fucking thing because you trying to fucking shoot me, bro. But
thank you.
At the same time, that is a cop, and they do say that you define the law then. So, but the cop should have used his baton,
a taser or a baton.
Yeah, use some non-violence before you go straight to "I'm just kill you, nigga." You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that, I think that they go straight to that out of fear and the fact that all that shit that the world done put in their minds about us, like we just finna turn into the Hulk right in front of their eyes and eat them or something. Like y'all need to calm the fuck down.
Which is why I will always be a I don't know what to call it. I will always be for police officers needing to have mental training before they actually be able to become police officers. I feel like they should have more schooling. You can go to school for 2 years as a police officer and become a police officer. You don't have to go for a bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate degree, none of that. You don't have to go take health classes half the time unless you did something to send you to those mental health therapists or classes. And I feel like if the states, the government, because really it boils down to the government, enforce police officers to have training with their mental awareness, fears, anything that resolves around them having to deal with human beings in the same situation, as if they should have to take them classes, because that will dumb down how they react to people in the community. You don't know. It could be somebody with mental problems and you be gonna put a gun in this man's head. It has happened before. And instead of trying to de-escalate the situation, they just gonna shoot first. In war, back when war was going on, like World War I, World War II, in the history books, they actually put that they were more afraid to even shoot as opposed to fight. Fighting was the main thing. Our hands was first and foremost before guns came along. You know, hands, not a gun. So I mean, I don't agree with half the things cops do. I really don't. I don't agree with what they get away with. This hearing isn't over with yet. It's just, starting.
There be some dirty ass motherfuckers too. Not all cops are bad, but they be dirty as fuck, and they just most of them. Like, one bad apple kind of do be spoiling a whole bunch most of the time. Like, you just don't be wanting to deal with them, and then the racism is so. Like, you get white cops most of the time. So, and then some of the black cops be acting racist against their own kind just to fit in. So, either way, it's kind of like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I don't agree with none of that. All of that shit is fucked up. They should really be trained better. You correct about all of that. Everything you said was right on point, because that's some bullshit. Is he dead? He's still alive?
He's still alive. He lived. They de-escalated the situation at some point to where nobody was. But he did get hurt. Right, he did get hurt. He's the only person hurt in this situation.
After they kicked his ass.
Correct. And now he got to live with these marks on him. And the thought of another cop actually shooting him. He could be in this situation again later in life, and he may react really differently due to this situation. And they're not going to look at that.
He's going to need to go see a therapist.
You better go get that check, young man.
Yeah, they should pay him. They should compensate him. That is correct. Thank you for that news. Let's jump right back into it, though. Do you guys think friends with benefits should spend time together?
Rough.
Does that complicate things?
Rough. I feel like you got to be two mature people. I mean, very mature, comfortable with yourselves, and in your space to actually make it work. I believe it can work. I do. But two mature people who ain't I know women who make this work, and they don't have to worry about the emotions. Some women actually feel like men, think like men, act like they have. So those women are
raised by men, which is a good thing. We should all be raised by men, because we'd be much better. Like, tell you the truth.
Understand what those men are thinking and be able to play those parts, those games that the men play. But if you're not mature enough to be in a friendship with somebody you are in a fuck-friend relationship with, then hell no, because you're just gonna go into your emotions, your feelings, your everything. Like, I need that's not gonna work.
But I mean, like, in any relationship, if no matter how mature you are, if from the time you nut, if you're not getting up and leaving out the door, and you sitting here spending time with me, talking to me, like, eventually you're gonna catch feelings or feel some type of way about me, because we spending time together at this point. We already smushing, we already banging. Like, you got to get up and leave after we done. Like, this was a business agreement.
It depends on what those conversations is, because the one thing that I have found is you can do that fuck for relationship shit, right? But the men or the women may even bring up the conversations of relationship. It's okay to sit there, conversate, go to dinner, all that, have fun together.
No, it's not. Not if you're just friends with benefits. Tell me that's how you fall in love.
I will fall in love with the words. A lot of women listen to words more. They listen to what
you get played at that point. Because if you gonna act like y'all in a relationship, then y'all gonna be in a relationship. Like, that's not being friends with benefits no more. You're not taking me out to dinner. You're not taking me to the mall. You're not taking me to meet your mama. None of that. Like, we just doing what we do.
Get up and go, huh?
Yeah, like, that's the whole point of this. We're not trying to have the whole gist of the relationship and the emotions.
That's why the answer to that shit is no, fuck no.
They shouldn't spend time together, OG.
I spend time with you if you're not having those words of relationship.
No, you shouldn't do that at all. See, this is what, look here, I had a friend and we had the same conversation, and I told this dumb broad, I told her, don't you go start spending time with that MF. Start to spend time with him. Now you got your feelings all involved. He messing with another chick. You want to go beat her ass. Like, you shouldn't have been spending all that time with this man.
You gotta be grown, though.
You should have been doing
shit. You gotta be grown. I ain't said nothing to you about locking you down, so you
don't tell me how you want to be around my kids.
You making sure I'm good. You know my favorite shit. You bringing me
listen,
shit.
I'm gonna tell you that because that's what I want. You might not want that right now.
Thank you, and that's my thing.
It be more women don't want that right now. I don't want that relationship shit. and I might want the shit. So I'm telling you, yeah. You know your kids love me. You know how it will be if we would get woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. A nigga gonna tell you that. But that's why it's on y'all to navigate the relationships, navigate the real shit between the bullshit, navigate who's a king and who ain't a king, who's a peasant, navigate who's the worthy and unworthy. You heard me? Just like that.
I heard that. Thank you for the lesson.
It's on y'all. That's
Thank
why
you.
men is always gonna have a selection of women. That's the natural ability, but that's what counteracts that. That's why y'all gotta be operating in y'all most. Now I ain't saying feminine because I know most women ain't feminine, but you gotta be understanding enough and comprehensive enough that relationships are a two-way street. A man is willing to take that if a woman understands that in 2024. We know shit ain't gonna be perfect. We know this ain't gonna be that. But when it comes down to fuck friends, baby, I can't be seen with you. I can't
Thank
be outside
you.
with you. I can't hang with you. I don't want to meet your friends. I don't want to meet your family. I don't want to meet nobody that know you and that not had a possibility of knowing me. No, this ain't none of that. This ain't
Thank
none of
you.
that.
Thank you. Because
This
all
ain't
that
this
spending
ain't this
time
ain't gonna be no exclusive. This ain't gonna be none of that.
taking pictures together on each other's social media, we can't be doing that.
No social media, no spending time with family, no meeting
See,
friends.
and half of the time, it don't be because of that. It be because the man, like me, is back in the day. I used to tell him straight up back in the day. I'm married now, gang. Yeah, everybody know. But I used to tell him back in the day, so y'all boys gotta follow suit. I used to tell him back in the day, like, hey, I hear that's what you want, but you know this shit get potent. This shit real over here. The first thing y'all like to say is, what that mean? What that mean?
I'm done.
I don't need you catching this shit real potent over here, man. This shit real potent over here, baby. I don't
Talking
need
from
you
a
catching no
confident
problems later.
man
I
himself.
don't need you catching no other issues. I don't need you coming at. I don't need you busting the windows out my car, keying my paint. I don't need you doing nothing. I don't need you coming to my job, acting the fool. I don't need none
That
of
is
that.
agreeable when
Y'all
you
better
say it
tell
up
them
front.
Y'all better tell them, put it out there, let them know.
That is very agreeable saying it up front, because if the woman don't accept, like if they go look for any, like you telling them up front, but if they think anything else, that's on the woman.
Mm-hmm.
But it falls when the relationship conversation start to come in, and that's
y'all better
deal
go
breaker.
look at that Rocco, man. He gave you the game. Look. We hey, look. We just
He
going
said, "Don't
steady.
get attached."
We going steady. Look. So when she asks you what we, hey, baby, hey, hold on. We going steady.
But we just wanted y'all to take on that. The black people needed to know. Y'all need to stop getting yourself in these situations and then crying wolf later.
No, both parties, men and women, man. Take it from me. Y'all just, hey, if you feel
just
like you gotta,
go.
No. Cause I'm gonna just say this for y'all listening, whoever's listening, for here and beyond, and for the youngers coming up. Just preserve yourself, bro. Preserve yourself, young queen.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, when you finally meet that person that you with or you willing to be with, and you finally found that you loved and you willing to stick it out with, and you like, yeah, that's the one, that's him, that's her. You want to have all your availability and all your energy and all your sexual attention lined up for that particular person, so you can be enjoying it the right way, how you supposed to be doing it.
That is correct.
And then on top of that, it is your life force. We need to be taking care of our bodies. We need to be taking care of energy more than ever. That is your life force. For young males, young kings, this part is for you. This is your life force, brother. This is your life force. So that's why we had multiple wives lining up for us back in the day, because they understood, they knew we were the Autobots with the auto spark. We had that. I'm telling you, when you look on the microscope through our genetic material, our sperm is alive and moving and alive.
Well, those were some true words spoken by an OG. Are you guys ready?
Oh,
yep.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
'Cause it's
You see, how,
time.
you see, they try to kick me off game, but
Ain't
you
nobody
know.
trying to kick you off. You said your true words. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm happy you put
Preserve
that out there.
yourself.
Let them know. Preserve themselves, young kings, young queens. Let them know that's their livelihood. You got it. You did. Great. Okay. But it's time to put it down on this lyrically correct. Now, are you guys ready?
It was all
Let's
a
go.
dream. I used to
Thank
read
you.
Word Up
Word Up
magazines.
Hey.
Paper and Heaven
Let's
D with
go.
them. Oh, go ahead.
They think they funny. They think they funny. They think
Hey.
they real funny. They think they real funny. You see how they try to whoop me
Hey,
like I
she said lyrically correct. That's all I had in my head. Like,
I'm trying to tell you. I'm
okay,
trying
we
to
ready.
tell
We
you.
ready.
Okay, all right. Now I ain't gonna do no heads tell today. I'm just gonna choose who go first. Okay.
Okay, shit.
Let's go.
Chester gonna go first.
Damn, all right. You see, this why we need a coin toss.
Okay, whatever. Since you want to be that,
I'm look, I'm just saying that for next time being funny. I'm saying that for being funny, bro. Like I ain't tripping. I'm saying that for being.
Ladies first.
Now we're gonna keep it fair
You're right.
for OG over there.
You're absolutely right. Ladies first.
Fuck that coin heads or tails. Y'all already know. Y'all shouldn't have said nothing.
What?
I want
That's
head.
that.
I won't head because I get good. Oh, go ahead.
Well, give that good head, then, girl. You still got it.
Go ahead on. Let's go.
Oh man! All right. So I feel like I did these from easiest to hardest, but who fucking knows? Who gives a damn, right?
Oh damn.
All right,
All
so
right.
let's start
All
here.
right.
You know what? Fuck that, because I hear OG over there. Oh, man. Anybody got time for that?
Oh man.
You done?
I'm good.
We-
Let's go.
We ready?
We
All
ready.
the time.
We rolling. Lights, camera, action, nigga. Let's go.
All right, now. What should you do after you back it up and then stop, Tester?
Drop.
What's the lyric?
Oh, back it up. Say it one more time. Let me make sure I heard it.
5. What should you do after you back it up, then stop? 5, 4, 3,
Oh, Lil Jon.
2,
Drop.
1. OG, you gotta say the lyric.
Then wiggle with it. Yeah. Stop.
What?
Then, what?
Then what? Drop it like it's hot. You gotta
Drop
say the lyric.
Drop-
It's
drop it like it's
lyrically
hot.
correct. So Tester was on to something. Damn,
Right.
both of y'all got that wrong. All right.
I did
Back
the
to-
same song though. I was saying something the same song.
You talk about something then wiggle with it.
Wiggle
Oh,
with
that's so different. Okay, so if you knucking and bucking, what are you ready to do, Tester?
Nook if you book. Nook if you book.
No!
Oh. I was thinking it. I don't know.
I love this game because, oh my gosh. OG, if you knucking and bucking, what are you ready to do?
Oh.
Ready to fight.
There you go. You ready to fight. Dang, Tester.
You supposed to sing the song?
God dang it. But I gotta go with the answers that's on the card, okay? The first one was the
None.
lyric. God dang it, now that one gave you one lyric, okay? It's still a lyric. Lyrically correct. Be correct. That's all I'm saying. Be lyrically correct.
This is like Jeopardy. Let's
That's
go.
what- That's
I'm
what Diamond
done.
was when she came in singing the song.
OG, what is the feeling that Cisco just can't turn loose? 5, 4.
Hold on, repeat that again.
What is the feeling that Cisco just can't turn loose? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Test it.
Hold on.
You talk about hold on. I just gave you 5. You're
Yeah,
5.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna say it because it's 3 songs I can think about right now that
I'm finna sing it. Don't even worry about it.
Because
no,
you
you
cheating.
go ahead. I ain't cheating. Go ahead.
I got this feeling, and I just can't turn it loose.
Oh my God. She really broke out, y'all.
That somebody's been getting next to you.
That's right, Tester. That's right. There you go, girl. There you go, girl. I I don't wanna walk around, girl.
Go, yes. I
Girl.
can put that on my playlist. Hold on.
Girl. All right. What does Fantasia say her man doesn't play? Sorry, let me start over. Why does Fantasia say her man doesn't pay her any mind? 5,
Love me some
4,
Fantasia.
3, 2,
You got me on this one. I have paid
1.
that.
OG. Why does Fantasia say her man doesn't pay her any mind? 5.
I don't know. I don't know at all. I don't listen to any Fantasia.
Because he act like he doesn't love her anymore. I believe that was if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. I thought that was free yourself, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
But let's double it up, y'all. Let's get these points on the board. OG got that one wrong?
Yep.
Tesla. How often does Blackstreet think about a girl? Once in a while, on their anniversary, all the time, or on 2 occasions? They gave you multiple choice on that one.
Nah, because 2 occasions is another song.
4, 3, 2,
I'm going to say
1.
anniversary.
What? Wrong. OG.
What else?
5.
What did you say now?
Sorry about that. How often does Blackstreet think about a girl? Once in a while, on their anniversary, all the time, or on 2 occasions? 5.
2 occasions.
Wrong. It's all the time.
Because that's another song.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
The answer was C, all the time.
Okay. Damn, I'm fucked
I don't
up.
even know. Yeah, whatever.
My R&B game is rusty.
You say what?
Sing me the song and I sing it back to you.
Is rusty.
No worries, because you can always get back on the board this time around. I think it's Testa's turn. What did Joe want to know?
What does Joe want to know?
What did Joe want to know? 5,
How the
4,
girl was doing?
3, wrong. OG. What did Joe want to know? 5, 4.
Hold on, you said what now? It's on me what now?
What did Joe want to know? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What turns you on? I wanna know.
That's
I
right,
wanna
OG.
know what turns you on.
That's right, OG. What turn you on? Chapter. Get on the board, man.
I am on the board. I got 1.
To his 2. All right, OG. How long does Zane want the DJ to play that song? 5,
All night long.
4. That's right, all
All
night
night
long.
I love Zane.
Long.
I love to meet him. I love Zane.
Oh, you love Zane? Shout out to Zane.
I got a whole nother song in my head for that.
All right, let's see if y'all know this. Which I'm pretty confident one of y'all probably don't. Both of y'all probably don't, but we finna see. What
Dang, the
kind of
confidence you
superstar
give.
was Praz? A major superstar, international superstar, a ghetto superstar, or a local superstar?
You said what now?
What kind of superstar was Praz? A major superstar, international superstar, ghetto superstar, or a local superstar? 5,
Ghetto superstar.
4. You better keep it in ghetto on maximum blackness. That is correct.
I'm done. I mean, who the fuck is Paz?
Praz.
Whatever. Keep going.
Okay, OG. And We Belong Together. What did Mariah Carey lose when he left? 5.
You said huh?
And
just
We
got in the
Belong
last-
Together. What did Mariah Carey lose when he left? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testa.
I'm gonna sing it to you. I don't know, because I just sang to you.
5.
I know the answer,
4,
but I didn't know it. I was gonna
3,
say what I know. I
What
think
did
I
she
tried to
lose?
get-
Sleep?
Wrong. She lost a part of her.
That's what I was gonna say.
Cause
too.
when you left, I lost
Yes.
a part of me. There you go, Testa.
Jesus.
Is that so hard to believe? Exactly. All right. OG got 4-1. OG got 4-1. It's looking pretty slim for you. We finna do this last one. When did Genuine realize his whole life changed, OG? 5, 4, 3.
Since you came in my
Oh
life.
my gosh, that is correct.
Since you've been gone.
Girl,
Congratulations.
Oh my God. This is Maxine Black. We love her. I love that song, but we is not doing that up in here today. We love her. We do love her song and her music, even though I can't think of her name right now. Girl,
I'm just kidding.
we ain't doing her
Congratulations.
today. You might as well start singing Pink, girl. We ain't doing that up in here. It's Maximum Blackness.
Congratulations, Black OG.
OG won. He put in that time.
Whoop, whoop.
God damn.
Next time you need to sing me the songs and I'll finish them for you.
First of all, I'm not singing anybody the song. Was I singing him a song?
No, I'm just
Did I accidentally sing the song? I'm gonna get another. You know what? By next week, we're gonna get another date. We're gonna get another generation. We probably gonna go back to the 80s or something like that next time. Really test y'all knowledge, because y'all
for old school babies.
Yeah, we might do some oldies and see how much y'all know, since y'all some 80s babies around here.
Thank you. We like to make love to music. Can't make love to music.
I'm done. But don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Keep liking and subscribing. Hit us up on Facebook. Please start commenting. Please, we want to know what you think. Do you like our topics? Do you not like our topics? If you hate us, put that in the comments. I said that. Do something. Okay, we want to communicate.
And if you want to be a guest, even if you're...
Let us know. Hit us up.
Thank you.
In the comments. We need more people. We want more male-like minds too. OG needs is it a Kamatre? Either way it go. He needs a friend.
We need some different lifestyles on here. Make us think deeper.
Give us some more challenging opinions, girl.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go ahead and head out. Do my co-hosts have anything to say? Anything you want to promote or put out there right now?
It's been real.
Love, peace, and chicken grease. You already know.
And we're gonna leave it like that. Stay Max to the Black.
Boom.